Kancil was known as a smart creature since he was a child. Despite of his cleverness, he was mischievous and loved to pull pranks to his peers. Hence, no one was willing to be his friend. Even so, the young Kancil didn't mind at all. After all, none of them was good enough to be his friend. One day when he went for strolling, he encountered a tortoise. He had known about the tortoise, but it was his first time to see the creature. It was walking in very slow pace. Kancil giggled seeing such creature. Looking at the tortoise, his first impression was that it was another creature he could pull a prank. Confidently, Kancil approached the tortoise. "Hey pal, I observe you seem burdened with the weight on your back. It shone from the wrinkles on your face." He teased the tortoise.
Oh no, my friend. You misunderstand. This is our natural trait.
The tortoise answered calmly. "Oh, I see. But I think it makes you walk so slow," Kancil said innocently, but laughed in his heart.
Well, it's also our trait, my friend.
Again, the tortoise answered patiently. "Oh, really?" Kancil put a serious expression, but he kept thinking how to tease the tortoise. Naturally, he knew about the speed that the tortoise had and his traits. Kancil mentioned it on purpose to tease the tortoise. He just wanted to make the tortoise annoyed. Indeed, it's not easy to make him angry, since the tortoise was known for his patience. However, Kancil didn't give up. It only made him more curious to make the tortoise irritated. "How's about a race to the border of our forest? I believe it can improve your speed." Kancil attempted to lure the tortoise. The tortoise shook his head then said,
No, thanks for your concern. We've born like this and I'm satisfied with who I am.
However, Kancil pretended to not accept the tortoise's answer. "You haven't tried yet. How come you've given up on yourself?" Kancil's expression seemed concerned about the tortoise.
No, my friend. You've misunderstood me. It's not giving up, but accepting about who we really are.
The tortoise explained patiently.
Besides, I'm newcomer at this forest. What if I get lost?
Again, the tortoise attempted to evade the competition. "No worries, pal. We'll only use this main road to reach the border of the forest. Even so, I can vouch for its safety. So you don't need to worry about any predator. Believe me, around this time, they're gathering on the valley for sunbathing." Kancil didn't give up either to pursue the tortoise. Hi, thanks for watching so far. I believe there were similar stories about such competition. Can you mention one or two of them? Tell us what you think in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe the channel and share the link to others. But if you already subscribed this channel, thank you so much. May you enjoy the rest of this video. After several arguments, the tortoise agreed with Kancil. He thought this guy wouldn't stop to pester him until he agreed with his challenge. Moreover, he was just arrived from the neighboring forest. Initially, he wanted to find a new place to live. He heard there was a new mere on this forest that was larger than the pond on the forest he came from. He thought it's unwise to make any enemies on his first day. Therefore, the tortoise agreed to compete with Kancil. As we can guess, Kancil ran in no time, whilst the tortoise took his first and second step. Nonetheless, the tortoise kept walking step by step. He thought it's not about the competition, but the persistence to reach the destination. As long as there's no statement about the winner, he would walk until the border of the forest. Besides, he didn't need to worry about the predator. His shell was sturdy enough to defend himself if necessary. At the same time, Kancil was already on half of the way when he decided to take rest. He was sure that he would hear the tortoise's footsteps as the tortoise passed him. On that time, he planned to tease the tortoise as he went back to the track. However, it was a chilly day. The sun shined gently as the soft breeze caressed his fur, made Kancil feel sleepy. He never expected that he would be drawn into the ambience and fell asleep instantly. Well, maybe some of you have already guessed the result of this competition. However, don't skip until the end so you won't miss what kind of motivation or inspiration we got from this story. Once again, I also remind you to share this video so our channel can encourage more people with motivation and inspiration stories. Thanks, and let's continue. After some hours later, the tortoise was passing the location where Kancil was sleeping. However, how sounded he was, the tortoise was too immersed on the path he took. Moreover, Kancil was somewhat covered by dense bushes that made him not visible from the main path except anyone was really paying attention. Thus, the tortoise kept walking while Kancil was sleeping like a log. Finally, the tortoise reached the border of the forest in the evening. On that place, he couldn't find Kancil. He wondered if Kancil had already left. The tortoise was not surprised. He was still a youngster after all. Kancil was probably getting bored with this trivial competition as he waited for him and went home instead. Just in time, the tortoise saw an animal approach him in a rush. Apparently, it was Kancil that was just waking up with a start and realized that it was already at dusk. Though Kancil blamed the tortoise for not waking him up, deep down he realized that it was his carelessness that brought his defeat. Furthermore, he thought the tortoise seemed answered honestly as he said that he didn't see Kancil previously. Briefly said, the tortoise could win from Kancil inadvertently. From the point of view of the tortoise, we learn about persistence or perseverance for reaching the goal, and it clearly shows what's the real meaning of the Javanese proverb, Alon, waton, kelakon. It's not about relaxing and doing a task carelessly, but it's about not being in haste in doing the task and keep moving forward to reach your goal. Everyone has their own pace, and so you are. As long as you don't stop or give up, you will reach your goal eventually and find your success in the end. Remember about a lifestyle of slow living? It actually has similar concept with Alon, waton, kelakon. It suggests us to enjoy every moment and activity we involve by adjusting our pace to our goal and focusing to finish the task efficiently. Also, it emphasizes that doing things faster is not always better. In other words, just enjoy the process, and before you know it, you may have gone to the extra mile. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed the story and gained some benefit from the story, either inspiration or motivation, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss another video like this. Also, don't forget to share the story to others so it can reach more people with this inspiration or motivation to encourage them. Please leave any comments so we can improve our channel as well, and it can bring better impact to others. May you have a successful day.